Now, I probably just said it in such a casual manner, and maybe I might not have explained it as well as I could, or maybe some others could, I don't know. But what you just saw should not be possible. And the first thing that's really amazing is this. If you're not aware of it, everybody knows about the Mayan calendar. Of course, it's connected to this 2012. We recognize it as being one of the most accurate techniques of keeping time that the world has ever seen. And they have a famous unit of time. It's what makes up a world age by 13 parts, and it's known as a Baktun. Now, where we are right now in the ending of this world age, we are in the 13th Baktun, and it just so happens that the 13th Baktun ends on December 21st, 2012. A Baktun is 394 years. And it just so happens that a Baktun perfectly equals 12 times 12,000 days to give us 144,000 days, which will then equal 394 years. Now that's absolutely incredible, because as we know how this is connected to this very important number in Revelation, as it's connected to the 12 tribes of Israel, which once again can connect back to the 12 signs of the zodiac. But if you know about my work, I talk about Dan, the tribe of Dan, and this character Samson being recognized as the 13th judge. Well, I just told you that in Revelation, Dan is absent from the count of the 12 tribes. Go check it out. He's not there. And it's because he is cited as coming by Moses and Jacob in the Old Testament. They prophesied the tribe of Dan coming back to judge in the last days. Well, what days are we in now by the Mayan calendar? The 13th Baktun. The Danites are to be the 13th judge of the ending of the age. It's consistent with the Mayan calendar view. It's consistent with the numerology. It's consistent with the biblical prophecy. It's consistent with the biblical numbers. And now it's consistent with this Sumerian cosmology orbital system of numerics. Now that should not be possible. It just shouldn't be possible unless it were true. Unless it were true. Now I can take these numbers and go a lot further. I certainly can. And I can come up with a lot of other main key chief orbital numbers and basic just numbers that we're familiar with in the Bible, and it's all going to come out right from the simple equation as it starts with 40 times 3,600. Now, that's just unbelievable. We've unified the Bible, its famous number and equation of these 12 tribes. We've unified that with the Mayan calendar, which once again is about keeping time. And of course, these 12 tribes are in reference to these end of days of which you have to keep time. All of this goes back to time, and every last bit of it is absolutely 100% related. So from the Mayan, from the Hebrew narrative, the Bible, and then right on down to the Sumerian epics, the Sumerian creation tales, do we have the exact same significance of numbers, days, times, and signs. Now, that is just such a shocker, and it should begin to make incredible connections in so many ways, because once you relate what we've already shared with this Old Testament understanding of who these lords are that are causing all this anger, this wrath, and this vengeance, and these biblical stories, basically, all of this now begins to connect back to ancient Sumeria. These tales, as I told you, Leviticus is connected to Atrahasis, and then Proverbs of the Hebrew Bible is connected to the Egyptian Book of the Dead and its wisdom. And you can Google that and find it out for yourself. I'll be back.